Hello everyone. In this session we are going to discuss about the option strict statement. Option strict statement. So first let's understand what is the meaning of option strict statement. First I'll show the example that what actually happens when we use option strict statement and what will happen if we don't use it, and then after we will discuss that why then you will come to know that okay, why we use option strict. So let's understand this first. As you can see on the screen that here I have taken one form, and on that form here I have taken one command button, and on that command button it is written click to check option strict option. This is the interface, and then I have written some code on the click event of this button. Okay, what is that code? Here I have taken two variables. One is a long num, that is for the variable long, and the another variable int num, that is for the integer variable. Now see that here we are assigning the value. As you can see that I am assigning the 98765 to the long num variable, and after assigning this value again I am assigning this value, this variable value, to the another. Means indirectly what we are doing, indirectly we can say that this is your long value, right? This is your long value which you are assigning into the long num variable which has a long data type, and then long you are in the second statement, the long you are assigning to the integer, right? Means here we have two different data types for assignment. This is the equal to sign, and then we are printing int num. Means this int num will have 98765. so you can see the output, that in output we got this value, right? So this is very simple program, easy program, right? We are simply what we are doing, simply we have taken two variables, we are assigning the value, then we are assigning the value of the variable to some other variable, and then we are simply printing it. It's simple, right? Now let's see what happens if you use option strict, and then we will come to know that what is the actual use of option strict. Okay, so here we have the same example, but if you notice that here we have used in the code, we have used option strict on. By default option strict is off, by default it's off. But what happens if you keep it on? What happens if you keep it on? So see the same example, click event of button, two variables, the same example, assigning the values, but as we know that here we are assigning the values from long to integer, right? Means what? That at both the side we have different data type, right? We have different data type. If you have used option strict on, or if you have kept option strict statement on and you try to assign some other data type to the from right to left, in that case it will give an error. It will give an error. If you see option strict on disallows implicit conversion from long to integer, right? Here we are what we are trying, we are trying to convert long into integer because we are assigning the long value to the integer, and that's why it gives an error. So this is the actual use of option strict on. Now let's see the theory portion. So very first thing, VB.NET does not allow you to use same data type on both the sides of assignment operator. We know very well what is assignment operator. When I say a is equal to 3, means what we are doing? We are assigning 3 into a. Always we assign the value from right to left, and for that we use assignment operator. So normally VB.NET does not allow you to use same data type on both sides of assignment. It converts the variable or constant to the proper data type on both sides of assignment. And this conversion can cause problems, can be unreadable for others, as we have already seen, right? So for the ease, what we do, if you type option strict on, as we know, as we have just seen that here we have typed option strict on. So if you type option strict on, then this statement forces VB to accept. It will forces VB.NET to accept the assignment statement only if it has the same data type. If it has a same. See, here we did not use the option strict, right? It means that it will allow you, but here we have used option strict, so in that case it will not allow you. So if you are using option strict option on, in that case you need same data type at both the sides of equal to operator or assignment operator. So if you type option strict on, then this statement forces VB.NET, forces for what? To accept the assignment statement only if it has the same type at both the ends, and also to declare a data type for all variables and constant. See, suppose if it is on, if option strict option is on, in that case you cannot use any variable without the declaration. In practical you will see in certain cases that if you have not declared variable, but still you will be able to use that variable. But if your option strict is on, in that case you have to declare the variable. And the last point, it must be the first line. It must be the first line in the coding window. So here we have the coding window, and option strict on statement should be the first line of your code. So this is about the option strict statement. So just use this option strict statement in your practical and check that what happens if you keep it on and what if you keep it off. Right? Try both the things and then you will get a better idea in a practical that actually what happens. Right? So that's it for this session. Next we will in the next session we will discuss other points.